Welcome back. You're with Coach Jay, and today I want to talk to you about what it means to be really stuck. And I thought about this in 2025. A lot of the clients were talking about, especially what building their business or performance or meeting their expectation, their goals and objective. One of the things they were saying was their problem is they felt like they were stuck. And after countless sessions of sitting there talking with them, I came up with something that I figured it'd be time to share with you all, especially now that we're going into 2026. And most people sit back and say, I'm going to do something different in 26 that I didn't do in 25. So I figured let's start off with the first thing. Let's talk about the real reason why you feel stuck. That's the real reason. The real reason you're stuck is not because of money. It's not because of time. It's not because of your job. It's not because of your family. It's not because of lack of motivation. The truth of the matter is that's all just surface smoke. Yeah, just surface smoke. You just throw that out there. You're stuck because part of you is still loyal to the version of yourself who's not ready to grow. That's the truth. Look at it. Let it blow up in your face. Let it have a boom moment or whatever you want to do. That's the truth. That's the basis of everything that we're going. You're not stuck because what's in front of you. You're stuck because what you're holding on behind you. The story you've been telling yourself quietly, consistently, sometimes unconsciously. I don't know how. Familiar? I don't know how. Now, that's not right. I just need to figure this out. I need a little more time on this first. I'm not like them. They got it easier. It'll all go away, somewhere when I calm it down or when things get a little smoother, a little better. Sounds familiar? That's a story that isn't true. It's not true because you keep making it up because it becomes your security blanket. It's how you protect yourself from being discomfort from real growth. You're putting limitations and boundaries in place because of the fact, back to the initial point, you're fearful to grow. That's right. You don't want to evolve. That's what the truth is. Because as long as you're figuring it out, you'll never face the fire. And let's be honest, fam. You said that you want breakthroughs, you want to break out, you want transformation, you say you're tired of being stuck. But let's talk about it, what's actually happening. You're waiting for clarity instead of creativity. You're holding on to an environment that keeps you small. You're avoiding tension, confrontation, and discomfort. You're busy managing image ideals and building your inner game. You're stuck because comfort has become your identity. Let's pause there for a second. Comfort has become your identity. Can you think about all the things that you've been doing that you could look back now and say, it feels good. I don't want to approach it. I don't feel that I need to approach it, but then get frustrated and mad because your comfort zone is too comfortable. You cannot stay comfortable, piece this, y'all, and grow at the same time. You got to choose one or the other. You can't say, I want to be comfortable, and then say, I want to grow. You have to get to that place where you have to decide which one you want. Because if you stay in this middle trying to waver both of them, this will explain why you're stuck. And we want to get you unstuck. It isn't about motivation or waiting for the aha moment. It's about doing the exact opposite, getting there and keeping yourself from getting stuck. You got to learn how to kill the excuse of that has got you familiar to. Pick up one of those things and that you say mostly and change it. Like, I don't have enough time. I don't know where to start. I failed before. And then say to yourself, this excuse is not a fact. It's a decision that I'm making. It's a decision that I'm making. Excuse feel true because you have rehearsed it over and over and over again. Stop rehearsing it and start replacing it. Start rehearsing it and stop replacing it. Stop rehearsing it and start to replace it. Does that make sense to you all? We sit up here and we rehearse that we're a failure. We rehearse that we can't do this. We rehearse that we're not ready for this. And the more we rehearse it, we build a story within us that is hard to break. We're putting up mental boundaries in our mind that is creating limitations. Therefore, we're stuck. If we're not careful, we're boxing ourselves in. And then we have to learn to take one risk that your old self wouldn't do. Yeah, that one. Post a video, send an email, launch a new thing, have that difficult conversation. Say the real truth out loud. I'm a procrastinator. I tell people I got good intentions, but my follow through sucks. That's real truth. When you can do something like that, you unstuck yourself. You begin to dare to take chances. You begin to create this new you. And then you start what that key word is, momentum. You start making things happen. You don't look for big leaps. You just start begin to stack little small ones. You don't need to have full renovation overnight. You just need evidence that you're making a change and changing a positive one. One choice, one conversation, one brave action over and over consistently kills stuckness. Keep that in mind. Consistency kills stuckness. And you got to shift from external permission to internal decision. You're not stuck because no one's letting you grow. You're stuck because you haven't decided to become the version of you that lead themselves. Start acting like you're already that person who in the past, this season, wouldn't have made these things, but now you're ready to make that. So understand this, fam. So many times we're sitting up here and we're trying to find answers to something that we already know. And majority of that is because all we have to do is get up and make it happen. All we have to do is says enough is enough. We don't need to sit up here and try to find any other reason to why we are. We just need to get up and just kill some things off. What I mean by that is kill that procrastination, kill them barriers that we're putting up, kill those restrictions that we keep on coming up with, and just start changing our mindset. So today, I'm changing. Today, I'm doing something new. I'm not going to let my emotions drive me. I am going to get out of these boundaries and the restrictions, and I'm going to begin to live because I'm no longer going to be stuck. If you can get that into your mind and start finding positive things to encourage yourself, you'll start seeing things begin to level out because you're taking ownership and accountability over yourself, and you're daring yourself to get to that next level. That's right, daring yourself to get to that next level. Listen, if you haven't already, please subscribe. Hit that like button, hit that bell so you can be notified when these new things come about. When I have another new message, another little triggering point. 2026, I'm going to stay as active as I can, sharing these things with you because I find out from my clients, they want more of these self-improvements, these self-awareness, this self-development approach. And I want to be the one to fulfill that for you. So if you haven't already, hit that like button. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe. And hit that bell so you can be notified when these new things come out. Again, I'm Coach Jay. If you want to reach out to me, you can go ahead and hit me at the email or make a comment down below at james@onemovementllc.com. James@onemovementllc.com. Please, again, subscribe, hit the bell, thumbs up. Let's talk. Till I talk to you again. Y'all know what my closing thing is. I'm Coach Jay, and I'm out of here. Peace.